It is such a base human need to feel like you belong to a group. But yet, when we've bought into what the media is telling us, we feel all that pressure of the flaws that we perceive in ourselves. How can our listeners just put a mirror in front of their face and recognize that the flaws are just as perfect as they, as everything that is perceived as beautiful? How do we overcome this perception that is so grained within us?
I think I like to use the term that we are perfectly imperfect. It is our imperfections that make us unique. It's what makes us a human spirit. You're Lindsay, I'm Kelly, we are different, but we are perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. And it's really an inside job of learning to really accept who you are on this planet. And it's easy to say, oh, just love yourself. But really, that's what self-acceptance is. It's forgiveness of forgiving yourself for not feeling good enough, forgiving yourself for thinking that you're not enough, and realizing that you are enough or you wouldn't be here.
Right, right. We all have that ability to see ourselves no matter how hard life gets. We have that ability to see ourselves as this one life. That's the only life that we're going to get. And how glorious, how, just amazing that is. And so, how do you implement this? Because it seems to be one of the most existential struggles that women have, which is, how do I understand truly that I belong to myself and I don't have to constantly be searching outside of myself for somewhere else to belong?
The first thing that is so important is to understand, and I understand this firsthand, having been in a cult and believing that this organization that I thought was a self-help group that actually turned out to be a cult had the answer that was going to save me. And so there is nothing out there. There is no one person or one thing that has the answer that's going to save you. Nothing. There's nothing out there. Now, there's lots of books and lots of authors. There's lots of videos. There's lots of information out there that you can pull together, but you have to run it through your own filter, and you have to use critical thinking, and you don't have to eat the whole enchilada. You can take bits and pieces and formulate what works for you, but at the end of the day, it's you deciding what works for you, and it's not outside, it's inside.